Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in Jew. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. And welcome to Monday's edition of the Doctor Who Daily. If you're feeling charitable, please hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. So Capaldi Gate has a plot twist. It continues. And obviously, I'm following Emily Cook on Twitter, but I'm starting to become very, very suspicious of her. Let me just read you what she posted yesterday. So, if we look, let's go back in time. So, let's go back in time and see what happened. Somebody posted this fake Radio Times Doctor Who article. Doctor Who Series 8 to 10 will not be getting any watch-alongs. Well, no one really watched it, did they? Says Emily Cook, the organiser of the event. Capaldi never really stuck with mainstream audiences. Smith, Tennant and Whittaker have. Now, I'm going to say this on the off, right? I do have a belief here. Obviously, this is fake, right, by someone. I'm not necessarily unconvinced that Emily didn't make these comments. I've heard her say on Twitter before that young people and children like Whittaker's Doctor. That simply isn't true. Where's the evidence, Emily? Where's the evidence? Anyway, right, a debate for another time. So then she did this whole quote tweet over it. Anyone complaining that the 12th Doctor hasn't featured in the watch-alongs, please stop. Firstly, I don't have to do this, so don't take them for granted. Secondly, Capaldi is coming up, and whoever is faking up articles like this, well, I don't really know what to say. I was suspicious from the moment I saw this. I was really stunned that she even ever posted anything. I'm just reiterating what I said yesterday. So, yesterday, she posted this. The person who made this article has sent me a personal apology. It takes guts to say sorry. I appreciate it a lot, and I have forgiven them. Important life lessons. Apologise when you've done wrong. Forgive when you've been wronged. Learn from your mistakes and then move on. Emily, I want to thank you for everything you've done with the watch-alongs. It's been fantastic. I simply think this is just all very convenient. A day after all this, so someone, right, put this out there, right? Obviously, there was a reason they put it out there, right? And I kind of tried to explain and say my opinion on why it's happening. And then a day, 24 hours later, someone conveniently messages Emily to tell her, look, it was me. I'm sorry. Can we be friends? No. Sorry, Emily. I just don't believe you. I don't believe you. That's me alleging it. I can't prove it. I don't believe you. I simply don't believe you. You did mean what the fake article said, or B, you faked the article yourself. Yes, that's what I'm alleging. Why? Why would she fake the article? And look, Radio Times, Doctor Who magazine, listen, they're just trying to create a situation here. They're just hyping a situation up. To me, I'm staggered by this whole situation. I don't think Capaldi or seasons 8 to 10 were ever going to get watch-alongs. I don't. And I genuinely believe that she would have put a Whittaker episode as a watch-along before Peter Capaldi. I genuinely believe that. Now, we just don't know what's going on. Again, I don't believe for 1 minute that someone who faked this article messaged her all of a sudden and apologised. Look, I know a lot about black ops. I know about putting fake stuff out there to spin the narrative to get people thinking a certain way. We're seeing it with the coronavirus. Boris Johnson was conveniently rushed to hospital for further tests because he's still got it after 10 days. He'll be out by tonight, but everyone's sending condolences and, whatever we think of him, we've got to wish him the best. Of course, if he's seriously ill and he's on a ventilator or anything, I would be feeling the same. But it's just spin to scare everyone to stay at home. It's like the Queen's speech. They're worried that the peasants are going to revolt. They're already revolting enough, laying on beaches. How long do you think you can keep people indoors? Anyway, again, a conversation for another time. But this for me, I don't like fans, Doctor Who fans. Some like me, some don't like me. I like some I don't like. But I think you're all very, very important people because you love Doctor Who. And guess what? I love Doctor Who too. And I said it from the off that I was very suspicious about these whole tweet-alongs from the beginning. I felt a cover story was being put into place. They were trying to put a positive spin. They were trying to divert our attention away from the timeless children. And they've done that. They've been successful. But where has all this come from, really? Was this really something that Emily did on her own? Or was this always a BBC initiative? Could Emily really get Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat on Twitter? Matt Smith, who doesn't even have a Twitter account? Come on. Who are you trying to kid? These are people part of a club trying to save the club from extinction. Because if they fail, creatives from outside the Doctor Who fandom come in to redevelop the show. And that's something these people will never accept. This is a war. This is a fight. Now, as I say, I've enjoyed the tweet-alongs. I think they're great. I thank her, right? And everyone who's worked with her to do them. And I was happy. If they were trying to divert the narrative and spin the narrative, that's fine. I was still enjoying them. It was a good thing that she was doing. But this whole thing with the fake Radio Times article stinks. It stinks of last night's nappies, right? Not that I've got any nappies around here, right? But the point is, it stinks. It's suspicious. It's suspect. And from the very beginning, I don't know why anyone would be motivated to fake up. And it's interesting that it's a Radio Times article, right, as well. That's suspicious, right? Radio Times is kind of, when you think about the Radio Times, you think of the old days where they were a BBC scheduling magazine, right? They've kind of they've evolved into something else now, right? And they do clickbait articles. Their articles are very short. But I will say this, I am very suspicious of the whole thing. Conveniently, 24 hours later, Emily getting a private message apologising. Nah. I'm sorry, Emily, this smells. Now, I want to look at something else now, because, as I say, I don't like the fandom being taken for mugs. Now, don't care if she finds out about this video. If she blocks me on Twitter, she blocks me on Twitter. It's fine. I can still hashtag whatever they do, right? I'll find out about it. It's cool, because I will support the tweet-alongs. But I have to be clear here. I am not happy. I support the tweet-alongs. I'm thankful for what she's doing. But I'm very suspicious here. So, where are we? Let's have a look. Right. Now, yesterday she tweeted this. Anyone want this? The TARDIS picture which featured on Amelia Pond's desk in the Raggedy Doctor. Place bids below and whichever is highest at 6 p.m. BST today will win. The winning bid will be a donation for Just Giving Com fundraising due. Then I'll pop the picture in the post for you. Right. So this is what you're bidding for. This is what you're bidding for. Guess how much some idiot bid for this. No. You're going to find this very, very amusing. Update. The auction for this has now ended. The winning bid was 150 quid. 150 quid. Now, this is for a charity, At Film TV Charity. Now, apparently there's some struggling people involved in the industry. But is that the right place to do this for? Is that the right thing? There's struggling families there. You can buy their shopping for them. This, again, is all very, very suspect. And some idiot, look, if some idiot wants to bid 150 quid, people are saying their skin, that they've got no money, then they bid 150 quid for... Look, just look. I could literally draw you that and give it to you for free. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, my friends. 150 quid. So, people may say it's a good cause. I originally thought it was a good cause. I've said it on this channel. But so there's a lot of things. So, really, I just want to end this subject by saying, let's just move the curtain a bit to get a bit more light on me, because I like people to look at me while I'm talking. I'm a vain bastard, what can I say? I support the tweet-alongs. It's a great, wonderful thing. But I do have an intellect. I do have a high IQ. And when I say see suspicious things, I can't keep them to myself, which is going to get me into trouble. And I don't care. My main priority is this show, the history of the show, and its fans, because I'm one, and I'm protective of us because we're a family. Families don't like each other, right? So we don't have to like each other. But when someone comes in and tries to take advantage, I think they need calling out. 1, the fake article, suspicious. Her reaction to the fake article, suspicious. 24 hours later, some person who's found her and told her that they did it and they apologised and she's forgiven them. And then this whole Just Giving thing. It's all a little bit dubious to me, fellow Doctor Who fans. So I would say enjoy the tweet-alongs. Keep on doing them. Be positive during the tweet-alongs. I will be. I'll be involved. But I am very, very, very suspicious about this whole situation. I think she needs to calm down, do the tweet-alongs, and just remember she's just another fan, like us. But I don't want to see these kind of things come up because Doctor Who fans don't do this. There's no reason for a Doctor Who fan to put a fake article up there in the first place. There's not. It's even like she was trying to display toxic fandom. It's like she was trying to make a point. And that's very, very dubious to me. And I don't like it. Like, share and subscribe. Comment down below and I'll be back tomorrow with even more Doctor Who Daily. See you again soon.